Hey everyone, the last Shoegazer here, bringing you an exclusive Wild Eye movie review. Follow me into fields of fun. Follow me, my lovely ones. One Night in October is a 2017 horror anthology released in 2019 from my friends at Wild Eye Releasing. This is definitely a fun watch for a fairly low budget independent horror flick. If you're a fan of Halloween season films, I would say folks who enjoy independent horror goodness like The Barn, 1031, the Witching Season, Tales of Halloween, stuff like that. I would say this kind of fits alongside those. Maybe not quite as cult following level kind of stuff here, where there's a ton of over the top gore and a lot of good creature practical effects and things like that in those films. There's not a ton of that in this. I would say among all of those that I mentioned, this kind of ranks more on the low budget end. But that's what Wild Eye promotes and does so in a very good heartfelt way. Speaking of heart, this film does have a lot of heart. It has a unique Halloween kind of love and charm about it, and really I think achieves what it was going for. It's not really tongue-in-cheek or over the top, where some of the more self-aware kind of spoof or Halloween kind of like parody approaches what they go for. This doesn't really do that. I feel like it definitely tries to take itself seriously while kind of paying tribute to a lot of the goodness of the Halloween season and the different horror tropes associated with Halloween. It just has a general love of the month of October and has some really cool stories coming at you from different angles within the anthology here. Kind of disconnected and yet kind of connected to a point. A little bit hard to follow. Some of the storylines are a little bit loose, and I feel like while there's kind of an attempt to build some of the characters, I feel like it's never quite achieved to the point where you're rooting for one person over another. Some of the villains are a little bit similar to one another. Some stand out a little bit more than others, but some are just the lines start to blur a little bit. But no, I wouldn't say in a very powerful way, but not necessarily in a bad way. So just somewhere in the middle there, with the marriage of the different stories. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a tight knit kind of culmination coming together at the end. But overall, a lot of really good stuff here. Very entertaining. I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of Halloween films and you do like independent horror. Like I said, this does kind of take a more serious approach. I thought it was really well shot. I liked a number of the settings, and especially some of the outdoor ones, like the really picturesque cornfield sequence, and some really cool kind of shots and angles. I thought there was a lot of attention to detail in this, and definitely brought to mind some of the cinematography and some of those other films that I mentioned there that I really love. So definitely check this out if you're a fan of stuff like that. If you want to pause that, it says One Town, One Night, Endless Horror, and has a little bit of a write-up there. and some of the information there if you want to pause that. Like I said, this was put out in 2019, but it is a 2017 release. And this was written and directed by Christopher M. Carter. I'm not really familiar with too much of his work, but yeah, I did enjoy this. I would say it's not one of my favorite Wild Eye releases, but definitely a fun Halloween season watch. I love the month of October. I guess I'm a little biased because I have a birthday in October, October 9th. Turned 33 this year. Just really love this season, and you know, all of the color and awesomeness that it brings. You know, it's just haunting and fun, and you know, the change in the weather, a little bit cooler. Yeah, it's just a really great time of the year. We have Halloween coming up here very soon, so yeah, kind of do this in honor of Halloween, and hope you're enjoying this awesome season. I know I am. We're in a kind of a crazy time here this year, but you know, we're going to get through it, and hope you're all doing well. And I hope you enjoyed this review. So definitely check out One Night in October. Support my friends over at Wild Eye Releasing, my good friend Rob, and yeah, his part in all this. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.